Number 3. What's number 3?
Third one is the Sumo Ghost.
What about? Okay, so Sumo Ghost. So Sumo. What that video was called? Ghost in the Ring. As in the sumo ring. It's called Our Paranormal Investigation at a Haunted Sumo Dojo. So just to set the scene, just so you know, we went to see our very first sumo wrestling, and we'd never been there before, and the actual location was said to be haunted by a ghost which actually lost their life in the ring when it comes down.
Yeah.
That's where we were, actually in Tokyo. Go for it. Yes.
He broke his neck, didn't he?
Yes, it is said that he actually was thrown and he fell badly. He was actually trying to get the Emperor's Cup. He was very close to trying winning the Emperor's Cup, which is one of the major cups in sumo wrestling. And unfortunately, he died trying to get there because he fell wrong, fell out of the ring, and broke his neck and died instantly. So it's said that he haunts the dojo, still longing to win the cup that he never got the chance to hold. That was the story. So, what's your favourite bit?
When the person disappeared.
The LiDAR.
Yes.
The LiDAR, because I actually thought you were going to say the cup for a second there. Okay, so let's have a look. So we've got this here. This is us investigating the cup. That's the Emperor's Cup, everyone, just so you know. That there is the Emperor's Cup. Massive cup. I think it's about 25 or 50 kilos. Huge. Now, what Sammy's talking about is Sam's talking about the section where we go through the LiDAR up these stairs. Found it. Here it is. So just to set the scene for Sammy, we have just gone downstairs to investigate the cup to see whether we could find any ghosts around that location. Then, of course, we did some LiDAR to test the LiDAR out. Little did we know that something was going to happen before we even got to the cup.
Can I just show something?
Of course you can.
Fun fact.
Yes.
Sumo wrestlers used to be doing it naked.
Yes, they sort of did. They're strong boys. They eat a lot. They were
Just
really
imagine
strong.
willies and willies.
We don't need to talk about sumos naked. Anyway, guess what? You ready?
What?
Here we go. That's downstairs.
Noah.
Right, yeah.
So on?
Noah with the dates.
We were right near the sumo museum at this point.
Okay. It's not making a lot of sense.
No.
So how about we do a really quick LiDAR test
LiDAR, yep.
of the
Now, this
concept.
info is important to know for the next part. A paranormal LiDAR is a tool used in ghost hunting to map environments with laser precision.
Not of me.
It creates
me.
3D
You're a
scans of
ghost.
here it is. spaces, helping investigators detect subtle changes or anomalies that might point to paranormal
You're lucky I
activity.
still recorded that.
While
Exactly.
typically used for mapping,
Again.
some believe it can uncover hidden energy or unexplained phenomena. Which it did. And just to set the scene, I actually stopped recording the location. As Sammy just said, thank goodness he kept recording with the LiDAR. I've got to remember to keep the camera filming all the time. Here we go. Looking at a unique tool in the search for the supernatural.
LiDAR test. What's that?
Sam found something. It's
Oh,
people.
in that corner. No, yeah, in that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that corner.
Watch this.
Oh, the Sumo Museum's closed. That's possibly where he was meaning by the lights.
Here it is.
Oh, we missed it, mate.
That's a museum. It's
Maybe
closed.
check out the cup. It could have been in the bloody museum.
Let's see, I'm filming Sam in the ground.
What do we got?
And this evidence you're about to see is what we found in the edit.
Oh, what's that?
And it still gives me chills.
I thought I saw a figure in that then.
Yes, Rod, you did. Casey was in the edit and noticed something really strange, so he gave me a call about it. He mentioned that it's going to be tough to justify since my main camera was facing down.
Stupid
but we
me.
were lucky that Sam was still filming the escalator.
Give me 5.
Now watch closely. There was only one real person going up the escalator and
Correct.
one person coming down the stairs.
Correct.
But this is where it gets really weird. Not only is there one figure that stands there and then
heartbeat.
disappears,
Likewise.
there are two.
What's this?
One figure hovers over the escalator and
Yeah.
another, a child-sized figure,
There wasn't a
appears
person.
above the stairs.
There's no one there. That's a real person. Real person.
We can prove that no one went up the escalator by just rewinding the screen recording.
Correct.
See the figure? Rewind and see.
What's this?
No one comes down or goes up. Now watch the real person's
person?
figure just disappear because they were too far away from the LiDAR to pick up. So how is it that this figure just standing in the middle?
And as for the child-sized figure standing there with no one else in sight,
Sorry,
I
child.
wish I'd filmed it, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. Then both just disappeared. Weird, right?
I have learned the lesson that everything we are doing, I'm filming. Because sometimes, when I'm talking to Samuel, my camera goes down and I'm trying to help him with the LiDAR, which he's really good at now. This, I can tell you unequivocally, there was no one on that stair and someone was watching us. Oh my
Let me just tell
God.
you something.
Yes.
Always remember, in our ghost hunts, there's always going to be something wrong.
Absolutely.
There's always going to be something wrong.
I think there's only been one ghost hunt where we found it difficult to find some ghostly evidence. Remember the
No.
do you remember the war memorial?
Yeah, just wait.
Yeah.
Have you seen that person's figure? Like, that his neck
Looks a bit
curved?
lumpy. Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like,
I
it
do.
looks like a sumo.
I do. Mate,
And look at his other neck. Look at his other neck.
Yeah.
It's not like this.
it's a bit lumpy. Yeah.
It's like that.
Mate, that makes logical sense because that figure was hanging around less than, 10 meters, maybe 5 meters from the cup that he didn't win. Do you remember the next part that we found on the cup that even made it even creepier?
Hands.
Watch this, everyone. This part, because we actually go from here.
Yeah, it's just like,
To-
it's so weird because,
Correct.
like, his neck is like,
I know. And then we go
it
investigate.
looks like curved. It's just like,
I know. But then we investigate the cup. Remember this? LiDAR the cup. Oh, God.
Now, what do you think this is? We have never seen the LiDAR be this active.
that.
Yeah, no. That
See that?
is that behind it.
Yeah, it's still trying to hold it.
We were trying to work out. We were in the same location. There was no adjustment. There was no.
Is it the wrestler who tragically lost his life before he
It
could
was.
ever hold it?
It's so creepy.
It was, seriously. And do you know the fun thing about it, though? Two things. One, thank goodness you record all the time. The amount of times this kid has picked up words, LiDAR, figures. Do you remember the one in prison? Oh my God, I don't know what it is. But then to have this right near the cup was extreme. And we didn't notice this until Casey edited it. I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing.
But, like,
I'm glad I didn't know the
it's
figure was
so-
there.
It's so creepy.
It was certainly a little bit scary. Okay, that was number. What are we up to? That's a number 4. Sorry, I'm getting creeped. I'm sweating here. I'm creeping out. If you thought that was creepy, wait till you see the rest. Go ahead and click here and watch the top 5 creepiest moments, including the full Sumo Ghost Hunt. Trust me, it only gets weirder from here.